How you all doing, guys? My name is PewDiePie and welcome back to our ASTON career mode. Today we're gonna play against Manchester United and ZENIT St. Petersburg. Man U at the moment, as you can see, definitely first place, probably gonna win the league. Everything else would be a big surprise. And of course we're playing against ZENIT in the Champions League, EuroLeague, sorry, semi-final, so we are really close to getting into the final. We just have to go through ZENIT St. Petersburg. But first of all, let's talk about Manchester United. If we win, we might still have a chance to win the league. So if we want to win the league, we need to win. Then it would be 7 points, 5 games before the end. Maybe possible. I don't think we will, but it would probably be possible. The major reason though I want to win is because otherwise we would drop down to third behind Arsenal. Third place is still decent, but I want of course be in front of Arsenal, or especially if we draw, Crystal Palace also has the chance to get really close to just a difference of, I think, 2 points I think. So I probably would be happy for draw normally away against first place Man U, who is normally always beating us, but a draw would be really good for us. We'll see. I still think I would be happy for draw, to be honest. But maybe we can actually play really decent and get a win. That would be helpful. Yeah, and then against ZENIT, gonna be interesting. I don't know what to expect from ZENIT yet, because they are not that good. I mean, if I look at their team, they are not that amazing. If I compare their team to the team of Sevilla, Atletico, Real, Liverpool, Spurs, and our team, we are on a different level. We are at least 1 to 2 levels better than ZENIT. But I mean, they were beating Sevilla and they're in the EuroLeague semi-final, so they need to be decent in some way. But in my opinion, their team is probably on the level of like the teams of Gladbach and Schalke. I mean, against Gladbach and Schalke we played 4 games, won them all with 10-0 goals. So I do think it normally should be quite easy to go in the EuroLeague final, to go through ZENIT. I don't think they're that good, but maybe they will surprise me and actually win. We'll see. Man U gonna be interesting. Man U has one of the best teams in the league, even St. Ali now, so it's just Harry Kane up front. This team is OP, so they should definitely win the league, and it really looks like they're gonna do it. And yeah, let's see if we can get something. Giving Lozano, waiting for Dembele. The pass is really good. Dembele has the first big chance. I see Giving Lozano. The pass is decent. Boom! An amazing 1-2 between Giving Lozano and Ousmane Dembele. And 60 minutes in we score. An amazing pass, and he straight away makes the run. Pass back. Easy tap in. Amazing attack. This is what I talked about every time when we play against Man U. I say they have an amazing team. The only weakness they have is they have really attacking minded and slow center backs. Daily Blind I think has like medium work rates. Smalling also has like medium or something. They have kinda attacking work rates for at least center backs, and they're kinda slow. So if we can once just use the space that we just gonna have, just because they're quite attacking, damn it, and have the pace and use our pace up front, we should be able to go through. And once we finally did it, the last few games it never really worked out, but this time it worked, and we do score straight away. If you are asking yourself why my English is so shit today, it's because I haven't had that much sleep and I'm a bit tired still, so yeah, my English is not gonna be the greatest in this episode, but I hope you understand at least what I wanna say. We're playing good, man. We might actually win against United. Let's see. Timo's through. Timo with the chance to even score a second. Can he do it? Timo with an amazing shot. What a shot. And there you were able to see, I think we have just 32% ball possession. They have the ball, but we once are finally able to use the pace and our space to have decent chances against Man United. And look at that finish. Look at how perfect it is. It almost hit the post as well. That was a perfect finish. Timo Werner scores again. And it's 2-0 just before time, ladies and gentlemen. We might actually win this game. I mean, right now it looks really good. If the second half is at least kinda like the first half, it's gonna be a win. Because so far we are by far the better team. Had more chances and are winning by 2 goals. It looks really decent. Nice. Timo waiting. The pass to Veretout. Has a chance to make it game over. The shot is really bad, and I think they will get the second ball, but that was a really bad shot by Veretout. I wanted him to shoot with a lot of power. A ground shot Yes! Game over! A corner shot to the long post, he didn't, but we still get the ball. Dembele's cross gets in. They're not sure what happened there, but in the end it's Steven Lozano who, it looked like it at least, shot straight at the rear, but somehow it's a goal. Lozano scoring the third. 64 minutes played, it is 3-0 for Aston Villa, and it's kinda well deserved. I mean, 3-0 might be a bit too much, but like 2-0 at least is definitely well deserved. Wow, I did not expect that. I thought so like a draw would be a very decent result. We're probably gonna lose because we always lose against United. Like, I think we haven't won against United one game yet in this series. Maybe a draw somewhere, but we lose basically every game. And now we control the whole game and win 3-0. That's quite a surprise. I did not expect that. The last few seconds of a really epic game. One of the best games this club has ever played. Against Man United, who are probably gonna win the league. With one of the best teams any English team ever had. I mean, still, even though they made a few substitutions and play with an amazing team. If you look at their bench, there are still players like Lacazette, Icardi, I think Ibra is maybe still playing. Then there are going to be Schweinsteiger and whatever. There are so many amazing players still on the bench. And we won 3-0 away at Old Trafford against this team. Crystal Palace actually did lose. They lost against Liverpool. Arsenal won. Of course, we know that. So the good thing is, Man City lost again. The good thing is, of course, we are still in front of Arsenal. I think just 1 point though. 2 actually. No, wait. Okay, they have played once again. So it would be 1 point, but they won again. But we are now 7 points in front of Palace. So third place, if we are not stupid, should be sure now. I don't care that much about second. Of course, I would like to get second. Even first if possible. But the main thing is third place in the Champions League should be clear now for next season. Martial's got a lot of goals recently actually. It was like 11-8 and now he is 3 goals in front of Stoljkovic. But yeah, 7 points in front of them. I told you we have a few games now that I would normally like to simulate. The only reason to not simulate is in case we are getting close to not finishing in the top 3. But right now it looks decent, so I think I will simulate it. I will go through these things, the squad report, and just see if anybody was able to improve once again. The first player who improved himself is Timothy Fosu-Mensah. He is now gone up to the 79 rating, so it's almost 80 rated. And yeah, he's basically improving every stats, like 80% of his stats are going up. Lewis Cook also improved once again. He's now 81 rated, so he's getting really close to Veratu's rating. I can actually have a look at it. Not sure how high he is, but I think 82. Yeah, 82. So he's just one worse than Veratu, but of course next season we're gonna have Koke, who is 88 or 89 rated. But 81 rated, improving finishing +6, dribbling +4, long shots +10, short pass and slide tackle and stand tackle +3. So he's improving a lot, and all his physical stats are going up as well. Mental stats are going up, an amazing growth. Christian Pulisic gone up again himself. He's now 81 rated, so he is really high rated. Acceleration +3, Bogenstoß +4, dribbling +3. All these 3 stats are at 92, finishing +7 to 85. So he has an amazing finishing, but he's not scoring that many goals. Of course, statistic wise, I mean, 20 games in Premier League and Euro League, and he scored 11 goals, got 4 assists. That's really good. In the FA Cup as well, 3 goals in 4 games. But when I play with him, I still don't like him that much. He's still, not that I don't know what it is, but I just don't have this feeling I have with Lozano or Dembele. I don't have this feeling with him yet. This is gonna be an interesting game. It's Hull City, they're not that good, but if you look at the recent results, they got 7 out of their last 9 points, and they played against big teams, West Ham, Chelsea. So they are in amazing form. They are able to beat big teams. And of course we have to use our second choice team out of 2 reasons. First of all, first choice team is tired. It was just a few days ago that we played against United. And second of all, it's just a few days until we play against ZENIT. But Morris is doing his stuff, scoring 2 goals, they to go 1, so hopefully that's not getting close. Hopefully they're not equalizing. Yes, okay. We did win 2-1. Morris is saving us there, getting 3 goals, getting 2 goals and getting us 3 points. So we should be at least still 7 points in front of Crystal Palace it was, and maybe Man United 12 points, we'll see. But we also of course still in front of Arsenal, so we at least still second place. There we go, he's improving Bogentor to 81, Agility to 83 and Vision to 74. Fernandes is finally 78 rated. I hope he stays fit and is not getting injured again But for now he hit the... Oh, sorry for that, I hit my controller in a weird way. He hit the 78 rating, so I can't stop training him. I'm not sure where I'm training next. I have to decide until the next training. I had to cut my beard yesterday. It feels so weird. I mean, normally I have a decent amount of beard, like a very decent amount of beard. I'm not like I have the biggest beard ever, but I have a decent amount of beard because I like to have beard. Now I had to cut it and I look like 5 years younger, and it feels so weird. I don't know. I don't know if you had beard before and like a lot of beard and then just cut it all the way, or not all, but like 9% of it away. It feels a lot weird. But we are now going to play against ZENIT. The stadium is looking quite bad, to be honest. Of course, you can see that Atletico is playing against Spurs. I really hope Atletico will be in the final. Of course, I want us to get in the final as well. If we don't get in the final, I don't really care. But as I told you, I don't think ZENIT has such a good team. I think they're on a level with like Gladbach and Schalke, and against these teams we had no problems. So, yeah, it's basically the team I expected. Not even one really interesting player. Like, Mark is not that good. Giuliano, they are all decent. Like, mid-70. Maybe Tulpa is a bit better. But they're all not amazing. They're not better than Schalke or Gladbach. Probably even worse. So I have no idea how this team managed to get into the semi-finals of the EuroLeague. Maybe they have an amazing tactics. Or maybe they have an amazing team chemistry. But... I mean, I don't know how they got through a team like Sevilla, for example. Okay, great start, Lafont. I mean, they were able to beat Sevilla last time in overtime or in penalties, one of the two. But Lozano now, maybe straight away with an early goal, going around, searching for the gap. Is still going, that's, I don't know, it can be a penalty in my opinion. But it's fine that there isn't one. I think you can give, but it's probably like 30% penalty and 70% not a penalty. It's my opinion. But straight away again maybe. I should have passed it to Dembele, that's my mistake. But you can see, 6 minutes played. Once we were already through, and if I make the right pass here, we have a 1v1. So I don't know, maybe they're gonna surprise me. If they're not gonna surprise me, I think there's gonna be 2 wins for Aston Villa. And yeah, easy going through them. Once again, a lot of space. Once again, maybe not the best passes. They are really open in the defense. I'm not sure why that, but they are extremely open. I need like one pass. And we always have like a 3v3 or 3v2. Look at how open they are, but this last pass is just not working. It's kind of frustrating because normally this game should be a 2-0 win already. Once again, one pass to Werner and we are basically through. The pass to Dembele. The defender decides to mark Lozano, therefore we are through, and finally, it took us 31 minutes to finally score. The whole game is just towards one goal. ZENIT is doing nothing. We win every challenge. We have like 80% of the ball possession. We have no problems to go for that defense. Finally it's 1-0. If we keep doing like this, we can make it game over within this game. I can maybe even simulate the second leg, because we will win this like, if you play decent, 4-5-0 for sure. It's so easy. And if you win 4-5-0, then I'm gonna simulate the second leg, because we're not gonna lose 4-5-0 for sure. So let's just keep going and score a few more goals, please. Oh, another, just one tackle. We have another 1v1. Dembele will normally score these. 2-0. 43rd minute. God fucking damn it. But I don't know what to say anymore. Look at, I don't understand. They're not doing anything in the attack. They're not even getting, they're probably not, actually they're not even getting in our box. And not box, but half. Not only they're not getting, I can't speak English, man. They're not only not getting around our box, but they're also not even getting in our half. I think now you understand what I want to say. But yeah, we are winning every day. I don't understand, man. It is so disappointing. I mean, it's the EuroLeague semi-finals. You would expect like a huge fight to get in the final, maybe win the EuroLeague, the second biggest European competition. And like, then we have such a team. And one of the easiest games I've yet to play in this series. I'm really disappointed, to be honest. I'm a bit sad. Maybe they're playing better in the second half. I really hope so, actually. Because I want to have a fight and not just such an easy win. Where I just have to ask myself, are we going to win 3-0, 5-0, 8-0? This is not what I want to see in the EuroLeague semifinals. I'm really disappointed right now. Oh, oof, it's so easy, man. It is so goddamn easy. Look at the space. Look at the space. And we are through. Easy going around. Short post. Not a goal. If we could take our chances, we would win this 4-5-6-0, man. This is so fucking boring. Another 1v1. Werner against the goalkeeper. The thing is, I'm extremely angry. And why I'm extremely angry is that it's just 2-0. Because this game was so boring. Another chance there. It is and was so boring that I really don't want to play this game again. Or want to play against them again. So I would really love to simulate the second leg. But I told you if we win like 3 or 4-0. 5-0. Then I'm definitely gonna simulate it. 2-0 is not enough to simulate it in my opinion. Because this is only 2-0, I can't really simulate the second leg. I have to play against them again. And I really don't want to, because you can see how easy it is. Even now that we have 0% stamina. It is so fucking easy, man. This is one of the most boring games I've yet played so far. They had still... Look at what is this? Like, they had not even one chance. Not even one long shot or anything. They had nothing in the whole game. Not even one thing. One attack. Nothing. It's fucking boring. But I would have to play against them again. Wow. 2-0. Should have been 10-0. Unbelievable how we did not win this game any higher. Especially how we did not score a goal in the second half. The statistics says we had almost the same amount of shots on target. I cannot remember one shot they had. I don't know why it says that. 4. I'm not lying. I can't remember one shot they had. And we had more than 5 chances. So Atletico Spurs is a 0-0 draw, which is decent because that means Spurs has not an away goal. If Atletico scores 1 goal, then of course thingy, what do I want to say? Then Spurs has to win. So I hope Atletico will go through. We should easily going through. Actually, Man U got a draw, so we are now just 5 points behind Man U. Arsenal is also keep winning, so we are definitely through now. We are 10 points in front of Crystal Palace. We are definitely in top 3. So I'm 99% gonna simulate all games. The only possibility that would change my mind and not let me simulate all games in the league would be if we actually can fight for the league title. But I don't care if second or third. In case we can not win the league title, I will simulate. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is 2 minutes before the Bundesliga games start. Today on Saturday evening. Not evening, but afternoon. So I might simulate another game, I might not. I offered Oxford already some wage. I will have a quick look at the calendar. I think we now have a game against Newcastle. So, yeah, so I'm gonna simulate this game against Newcastle real quick, and then I'm gonna end this episode really fast to watch Bundesliga. And yeah, Newcastle shouldn't be too difficult. They are like mid-table to relegation zone, something between that. Okay, Werner and Dembele got something quite early, so they might not be on 100% stamina. And Arsenal is just, I think they won like 7-8 games in a row now. They are completely winning everything. I decided for now I'm gonna train Timo Werner a bit. And when Marcelo hits the 82, then I'm gonna train, yeah, he is actually ball control +1, 279, that's already enough. 3 slots. I told you I will especially train attackers, so I'm gonna train Lozano, I think, a bit, Dembele and Werner. I think I'm especially training these 3. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you tomorrow with the next episode. I have to go now because football is starting in a minute. So yeah, I said everything. Have an amazing day, guys, and bye.